All right, it's Josh and I tonight, Kenny and Josh, and instead of just going over what we're going to show you, we're just going to discuss it and have our normal talk about it. We're going to start with releases.
Yeah, and it's more comfortable. You can see the personality that we have and how we'll wind up teaching and discussing what we're doing. Ken is going to do some of the grabs.
Okay.
And we're going to start with the same side.
Same side grab.
So what we were talking about is working against the thumb. So as we step in and we work up against the thumb and go in. And we were talking about being able to do a strike, a release, and a push. And that's basically on the same side. So a strike, break, and a push.
Strike, break, and a push. I like it also on there because I like to reach to come up and scratch my back because it immediately allows me to go into the rhino with the helmet. So in case he's going to rain blows down on me, I can step in right here and I'm automatically covered. I can go to my helmet. I can come in with other strikes. But we do want a preemptive strike, release, push off, and escape from this one.
And I like the working against that thumb and going in with that elbow too, because I like the elbows and being able to go into the eyes and deal with the head.
And there's no way to hold on, but the main thing that we want to teach is to work against the thumb, attack the thumb, step in, same side allows us to get the height, then the elbow, not necessarily striking, but it can be a strike, it can be a block, it can be a cover block, whatever, or it can just allow you to come up and down.
I enjoyed the portion that you had taught with, especially dealing with women not being so strong. When we're being grabbed, this takes the strength out of it because we're stepping in, we're using the hinge to be able to break it instead of having to use strength to be able to pull against it. We're stepping in and using the hinge to be able to come out. So that was an important part teaching our lady students.
Okay. Let's go on the other arm. Go with the cross grab. So I'm going to grab him here.
So we're going to go and go to the bus and then come back.
Right. Want to break it down a little more?
So as I'm coming over, we're working against the thumb here, and you can see how that's just breaking that release. So I'm pulling it here and then coming back. So as we come in, we can go, hey, get off of me, and come back. Then we can grab knee and elbow.
Yes, and that will put it down on him. It will.
Okay, so I'm going to come in here. Hey, leave me alone. Get away.
Oh yeah, good. Good.
So as I grab here.
So I'm going to come over the top, come around this way, and come back at him here.
One more time.
Over the top, get on the bus, and then step back in. I like to skip drag.
Yep, it's there.
Yes,
that's our footwork.
All right, so you're going to stick me an arm out here, and I'm going to take a two-handed grab on it. Which arm are you going to give me there, Josh? And I want two hands on one arm.
Oh, two hands on one arm?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm here. So we're going to come in and we're going to do the gable grip. We're going to come in and we're going to pull away, and then we can come back.
Going to pull away to the opposite arm of what you're grabbing at.
So he has here.
Come on, just pulling away towards that side, so that is the right way to do it.
So we're coming out, coming back, grab the elbow from there.
Boom, boom, boom. Okay? So
grabbing here.
I'm going to reach across here like this. I'm going to come in and grab. I'm going to come down like this, and I'm going to snatch across. And again, I'm going to skip in with my elbow or hammer fist or whatever. I like spinning stuff too, though. So, but we won't do that.
It's fun to get to beat up on something. So I come in here. I come in both hands. Come in, knee, elbow, out.
I'll try to hold on to you, man. Hey, man. Well, there is no holding on, especially with my thumbs.
So I'm grabbing two.
Yeah. Boom. Notice how I left my core wide open so he could do as he pleased.
And I'm short. He came down with two elbows on the collarbone.
Yeah.
I felt it.
So neither one of us can breathe now.
All right, two hands.
Two hands. I'm just gonna, like I'm washing my hands, I'm gonna step in, and I'm gonna thrust up, and I can hit a number of different ways. We'll explain all of the hits and strikes earlier during our foundation, you know.
Really?
All of that's there, so they will all have that, the palm heel, the strikes, the hammer fist, the fist, everything. Okay, turn around, come get your,
All right.
get you from the back. Well, hold on, turn back around.
Mhm.
So,
we were discussing
if I
that.
grab him like this, the opposite way.
All right. So we're still going to be coming up, but we still have the grab. So we have.
I'm gonna snatch it down.
So we're going to be working up
and
and
then
down.
snatch it down. You can't hold on to them. Just like the handgun defense where you push and pull, you know, when
Yeah.
you grab the barrel. So, same thing with this hand. If I grab him like this, I can hang on when he goes up, but when he snatches it down, it is out of my strength to be able to hold it. So, was that all the grabs?
I believe that covered it.
I think that covered it. Front, same side. Front, opposite side. 2 hands front. 2 hands front. The back. Turn around. Okay, I have him from the back.
Now, as I come in, I'm going to come in and go here and back.
Boom. Yes, he's gonna hit me with his butt. A butt bump.
Now, we were talking about either up or down, and we were discovering it.
We were discovering that if I grab him here and he goes to get away from me, it's easier, it's harder for me to hold on if he turns his hands down. Or if I grab him like this. If I'm holding here, go ahead and just hold your hands out. If I'm holding him here and he turns his palms up, I can still hold on to him, but if he turns his palms down as he goes, no way I can hold him.
We're working against the thumb going down, but if you have the opposite grip here, I'm going up and down.
Well, that one you just have to go up because it'll break the thumb for you. Yes.
Yes.
Now, if I have you here, you're gonna have to go up and down.
Yeah, I want to work against that thumb,
Yeah.
so I'm going to come
There
against
you
the
go.
thumb.
Yeah. Only a fool would grab the opposite like that. Say,
Yeah.
come on. Yep.
But the principle is that you're working against the thumb. If you're working against the thumb, that's what we want. But we have the up, 1 hand, 2 hands, up, down, and then we have the other releases.
You want to go right into the 360 drill, or you want to do the kicks, or what? should
We'll
we
go ahead
here?
and go into the kicks.
Going into the kicks, we'll go into the kicks first. The primary kick that we will be using with the Krav is the front kick. There's 3 different types of front kicks that we'll use. One will be like you're going to kick somebody in the natch. Notice, boom! You're going to thrust your hips up, and you're going to strike with the instep coming up. So, and I want to hit with the shin just below the instep or high up on the foot on the instep. I want to see the foot come out the back when I hit. So it's a up, leaning my body, boom, but my weight is still going forward. Now the second one is the ball of the foot. This one is good for the pelvic girdle, where I can come in and kick him here. I'm kicking with the ball of my foot, boom, like this. So it's more of a snap kick coming up on Bob. But we don't want to kick this high in a fight. I don't want to kick above the waist. But if I had to kick Bob in the belly button, where then I want to curl my toes back, boom, and kick like this. Boom, boom, right there. That's how the kick should go. And then we have the pushing kick, or the thrusting kick, however you want to say it. I call it a pushing kick. That is the heel. And I want my heel right here. I want to break it down. I want to try to kick that ball out of that socket. Playing ball.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's great for the side kick too, especially because I like to skip in. And I also like to throw a hand to make them raise their hands. So if I come to skip in, they leave themselves wide open. And that is just devastating. Kind of like your stomping or Russian kick.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Now, when we're in that cross kick, if we're in and the kicks are secondary, as we come in and we're here, I can come in and kick that leg out, elbow, And if you like judo,
Yeah, set up for our next lesson.
Throw,
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah. Now, that kick can be done with the inside of the foot, the instep this way, or it can come up and it can be done to the side this way. It's also great for kicking, stomping on the back of the calf, stomping on the Achilles tendon, hitting that sciatica right here. It's also great for scraping all the skin off the shin, you know, stepping up and down. Yeah. So there's just a few variations that we can use.
Yep. All these kicks are definitely secondary. So
Ooh.
we're coming in.
Ow. Yeah.
So as you come in and we have a secondary, we're gonna headbutt, cross kicks. And we'll knock that out. So go ahead. You're grabbing a hold of me, I'm grabbing a hold of you. You're gonna come in.
Bam, bam, boom.
Yes, that downward elbow.
Yeah. And the only other kicks we covered, we did a little on the side kick and the back kick here. I'm a big fan of the mule kick, using the butt. I love to get the whole glutes into the kick, low kicks. I'm a big fan of low kicks.
We can go in, and it's not fancy, but if you're having two,
Yes.
we can throw that back kick out, especially dealing with somebody coming from behind.
Yes. So, other than the back kick, which we know where it's going,
Yes.
that's all the kicks, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, we do have a round kick. Here you go. A round kick, you kick with the same part of your foot that you do with the front kick, but I'm going to kick with the instep here. This is going to come up. I want this kick to angle up under the ribs. There's a good place to turn around and bring it. Yeah. So I'm going to come up and kick at an angle here, or I can turn around and kick down with the Muay Thai type. So I can kick down, or I can kick up, either way. And I can kick with the instep or the ball of my foot. I'm a big fan of the instep, but I am a heel kicker.
I'm a fan of the scoop kick, which we're in here, and I'm here. Whack!
Yeah.
If you can see it in the camera, I'm not going to hit you in the nuts.
Right.
As going, boom,
Yeah.
and kicking in the groin.
And
That's
as Master Ken says,
Restop the groin.
Restop the groin.
all right. I think
Okay.
that goes over quite a few of the kicks.
We will turn it off right now, and we'll come back and go with the 360 and the grabs and releases. So we go hit a pause here.